welcome back to...
Phone connected.
Oh, you fuck. Hi, welcome back to the channel. This is Forward and Back, and I'm rolling along the waterfront in Queensland, Australia. This is a place called Wynnum Manly Esplanade. I think that's a Greek name for smelly mangrove. Not really. Better reduce my pole, there's some people around, so it's not the size, but it's how you use it around anybody. So yeah, welcome back to my channel. Out on my InMotion V11 electric unicycle, just for shits and giggles, or just to roll around and look at the ocean. Came down for some fish and chips with the family, and you know, I took any excuse to get out and test the wheel in a new place. It's quite a breeze coming through. It's trying to blow me off. You know, let's talk about wind. We all get it, and it's not always, you know, it's not always when you want it. It pops up unexpected. Can be quite inconvenient if you're trying to get things done and you just starts in your face. Yeah, so it's coming at me now. A lot of wind today, and that's going to affect your battery life. Not sure if people always take that into account when they're doing their range tests or expecting things out of their battery, but your weather, the wind and the direction of the wind, and if you've got the wind to fight against on the way back, all these things are gonna, you know, affect your battery life. So something that you want to consider if you're floating around in a windy place. If you've got gas, no, if you're if you're experiencing a rather windy day. So we're just out and about dodging people along the waterfront of Brisbane, Australia. This is Forward and Back. I just do a blog about rolling around places. Yeah, so I hope you're enjoying the videos. It's great, I got to hear from Chance, and you know, he didn't mind me having some fun with the pants thing. I'm just trying to find ways to bring the community together, try to share each other's pages and talk about other cool videos that we see. I'm always sitting there just watching videos myself. If I see anything good that's worth sharing, you know, I want to share it with everybody. And you know, Chance is definitely a good rider, and he's got some excellent skills. Sometimes just seeing things that we can all kind of try to aspire to and upskill ourselves, it's a good way to keep us all on our toes. Things get boring if you're just doing the same thing all the time, but I'm not sure where we're rolling today. I don't get out this way often, just like most of these places. It's just an adventure to go and see what's happening. When you're using an extension pole or carrying anything in your hand, when it's windy like this, you know, it's just like a bit of a sail. It catches the wind, and then that's pushing you over, you know. So even the wind here, it's trying to push me over, and I have to kind of force the wheel to stay upright. I don't know, you don't think wind's going to have much of a play if you're a big fella, but you know, you're just acting like a sail that's pushing things over as well. I just wanted to make a quick note about recording these videos and sometimes how much trouble you can have. So this video I actually forgot to charge the camera. The previous video I had bits of dust floating on the lens, and later on today I actually had it on time-lapse mode, and just getting used to this new Insta360 and the little touch screen. So I'm going to do a video down the track about some things to avoid doing if you're using this camera. So I thought I'd talk about the InMotion a bit today. So this InMotion has an 18-inch tyre, and then there's a motor, and this is called a hollow bore motor, which anyway, to the average person, none of that matters. So it's basically a self-balancing wheel, and it kind of holds its own balance. You know, it's hard to explain, but it tries to hold itself upright, and it will fall over. It's not going to just sit there by itself. So when you lean, when you stand on it, it tries to fall, but it does take care of some of the work. And once you learn to go forwards and back, you're constantly sort of leaning the direction you are falling. I saw another person talk about it exactly like that. You're always falling, and you just need to fall in the right direction in a controlled way. Forward and back. Is this my big chance? Oh my god, I'm doing this. Gravel and all. Oh, speedway. Look at this. Oh Jesus, nearly crashing the pole. It just throws you, there's a drag on it. Oh, this is marvellous. The things you find when you're dropping your car off. Just lift the helmet up, it's a bit jittery. So, you know, tracks like this, you really do want to have some suspension. You've got a lot of bumps happening, and I think this is riding it well. This is fantastic. I'm definitely gonna, this is my new secret spot. Do some laps of the track. This is great fun. You know, like I said, I'm not really sure what I was looking for today when I headed out, but again, I can't complain with this. It's a rough track. I mean, it's definitely could use some improvements if we get some sponsors on board and iron out some of these corners. A few helicopters overhead. Ah, this is great, my own speedway. Thanks world for providing me with this. It's not a veteran Sherman, you know, it's not a monster, but the V11 can put out a load, you know, I can get it up to 50 kilometers, and that's the safe margin that they put on this wheel, and then they've enabled you to unlock another, what they call fancy mode, and you know, that gives you another 5 kilometers per hour. You don't want to hit that loose gravel. So yeah, I'm just trying to keep my eyes about me in 360 degrees, sort of like the camera, and mostly just trying to keep my peripheral vision aware of movement. You know, you might catch something that's starting to move, and that's where, of course, you want to focus your attention. There's so much going on and so many cars all parked around that, you know, you could be all of a sudden a car backing out, and if you don't hear that in your helmet, or you've got music blaring, that could be trouble. You know, not everybody wakes up having the best day all the time. Some days are just tough, some weeks are tough, some months and years are tough, and you need to find a way to just brush it aside and find your ride, find a reason to ride. And this wheel's my reason to ride. It keeps me sane, keeps me happy, and I'd encourage you to get one, try one, find a store that's, you know, as good as the store I mentioned before that has some trial days, and, you know, try to get along and find out if it's for you. It is. It's just you don't know it. Everything's closed around here. Alright, thanks for watching my video. Thought I'm back. Going home. I'll talk next time for another video. Bye for now.